Wow, could this be video 5? The video you've all been waiting for? Do you hear that sound? That's my computer. It can't handle this game because it's so graphic intensive.
Perhaps I should make a call.
Our video card is just getting old.
I wondered if Andre might have any ideas.
Andre Lobino?
Hi, Andre.
Nico, where the hell have you been? I've been trying to reach you for 2 days.
The police arrested me.
What? Are you crazy? What happened?
They held me in the cells for 2 days on trumped-up charges, and then released me without a word of apology. I just hope the trail hasn't gone cold.
What are you going to do now?
Look for more clues, I suppose.
Why do you keep flipping it from ear to ear?
There's a safe in the apartment, hidden under the floor.
Is it
Didn't
because
he
you're
go
a
to the
journalist and you're
That's
always on
right.
the move?
Seems to me you need to find the combination for that safe.
Wow, thanks, Andre Labenu.
Andre, I'm going to get back to the investigation.
Oh, wow. Oh my gosh, that booty.
The clown's red nose was a clue that George and I once found. It made me think of him when I touched it.
Oh gosh. That last sentence wasn't related to the first. I like this little bit here.
It was a photo of my old friend, George. I wondered what he was doing right now. Probably running a clam bake somewhere for his law firm. We had some good times together, and more than our share of dangerous ones too.
Cool. Okay.
I considered leaving the apartment
And go to Vernon's
and
apartment.
decided to visit Vernon's place.
Okay. Beatrice will be here now.
She asked so many questions. Odd questions.
If you ask me, she wasn't really a reporter.
She knows you are a witness. Not that I want to worry you.
You're right. I saw her entering the poor boy's apartment. Then I heard the shots.
I don't know.
They don't see me.
You sleep.
Shh! That's her!
No, it's not. It's not me. Hello? Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. This is amazing. How could this be any better than anything? Head on the boobs. Head on the boobs.
Bonjour.
Bonjour, mademoiselle.
I thought you'd been arrested.
They released me. I didn't kill him.
You made a mistake, Edith.
Oh, I don't think so.
About the woman you saw,
I'm looking at her right now.
are there any details you can remember that might help?
I told the police everything. Why should I tell you?
Because she tried to frame me for murder.
Murder.
What do you take me for? A character in some kind of detective story?
Why?
She's had a nasty shock.
She's not the only one.
Because I
She did
face
tell me
planted in her
something.
breasts.
Something she overheard
In her
Vernon say.
brasserie.
Go on. It could be important.
He said the power was building up,
Can you not talk?
and he mentioned a manuscript. I don't know if that helps.
It might. Thanks.
Wonderful. Let's enter the brawl then. Okay, so this is
The
locked.
door was securely locked.
Wait, is this back? No, it's not back. This is locked
The
too.
window was now locked tight.
Okay, so I don't know why I had to do that, but the walkthrough says to. And you know, I don't want to be in this game any longer than is required because of all the dialogue. I want to keep it quick, I want to keep it simple, just want to have some fun. Just want to... What is this photograph? Sexy woman? Sexy man? Can't tell. Because it's Paris. And everything goes in Paris. The city of love and perfume. Man, let me tell you, when I was in Paris, it was like the weirdest thing because there was... It's a big city. You know, it's a really large city.
The door was locked. I couldn't hear anything. The police had done a very good job sealing the crime scene. The flat had been securely locked up. I could see the key in the keyhole inside the door.
Okay, the newspaper?
I had to find out why Vernon wanted to see me, and why he was killed before he got the chance.
Alone in the Dark
This was
2.
an old trick, but it might just work. The door was locked.
No, sorry.
Let's see whether those old TV shows were
The
accurate.
weird thing about Paris is because it's a big city, but it's also like
Aha!
kind of a slow city culturally. There's this weird mix of smells in the city.
Gently does it. It
Like,
worked. The key landed
You'll be
neatly
walking
on
down the
paper.
street and you'll get bombarded with the smell of like really powerful yet subtle perfume. And then you take 5 steps and you get bombarded with the smell of like a sewer because the subway system, the metro system, is so close to the sewer that it's just like you can get that smell on the street. And then you walk 5 more steps and you get the smell of like delicious bread baking, and then it just repeats, and it's like such an overload of smells.
I couldn't open the door until I'd unlocked it.
Oh, sorry. So it's a weird place.
The lock opened with a satisfying click.
Okay. What is this thing? I have the newspaper back. Okay. Take paper tissue. Wow. For
A
Beatrice,
girl
'cause
should
she...
never be without a tissue.
What does that mean? Is that a jark? Snake.
I could have hit buttons at random, but getting the combination that way would have taken weeks.
Okay. Wrong door. Pointless room. How are you in
I had
here?
a pretty good idea who was going to be behind the door.
How did you get in here? It's a crime scene. Hello.
Excuse me, Beatrice.
Why have you come here? Didn't the police arrest you?
They released me. I didn't kill Vernon, but I saw the woman who did.
What do you want with me?
I want to help.
Go away!
Here. I understand if you don't want to talk.
Thanks.
Okay. I have to click away for a second because I need to scroll down. Ask about the safe, and Beatrice will mention Vernon's awful memory.
Do you know anything about Vernon's safe?
Only that he's got one somewhere.
You don't know the combination?
No. It would have to be easy to remember, though. Vernon had a terrible memory.
Really?
I used to laugh, because he was always asking me my birthday.
Go on.
What's your birthday again, babe? He'd say 23rd of October. Same every year. I tell him.
I'm so not interested right now.
Okay, Beatrice. I'll leave you alone now.
No! Wait! What about that woman? What if she comes back?
Don't worry. She won't.
What are you going to do?
I'm going
Kill
to find
you.
her and get to the bottom of this.
Okay.
Thanks for your help. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Wallow in sadness.
If you think of anything, or just need to talk, I'm at 361 Rue Jarry.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
Woman to woman. I'm just walking to the safe as normal.
Piecing together the information from Beatrice, I figured that her birth date was the combination I needed. Et voilà! There were only two things inside: a hand-drawn diagram and a DVD disc.
Et voilà. Bon chéri. Bonsoir, mademoiselle. Alright.
I had the DVD, and now I needed to take a look at its contents. Going back to my place was the best option.
What the?
Nice.
I had the DVD, and now I needed to take a look at its contents.
I like how this just
Going
keeps
back to my
happening
place was
over
the
and
best
over.
option.
What the? My God, that was close.
That was the sports car I was looking for earlier.
Onge. Okay, I can leave through here.
I considered leaving the area and decided to visit my apartment.
Wonderful. Oh, the music. Do you hear that? That's Paris, man. That's Paris. Wow. Where's my TV? It's on the desk.
My hands trembled as I slid the disc into the slot.
Because I had too
What
much
was so
caffeine that
important
day.
that it got Vernon killed?
If you are watching this, Mouse, then, well, you know what's happened. The whole world is in danger, Beatrice. The manuscript those people paid me to decode had a secret. A deadly secret. Though I didn't know it at the time. You know all those earthquakes and the crazy weather I've been going on about? They were predicted in the manuscript. Turns out it's quite famous. Called the Voynich manuscript. People have been trying to crack it for years, and I beat them to it. Me, Vernon Blier. I haven't decoded everything, but what I've seen is enough. It talks of a power so great, it could destroy the whole of mankind. It flows continually around the earth along routes known as ley lines.
Ley
Chinese
lines.
call them dragon lines.
Dragon lines.
An ancient civilization even learned how to use this energy, and it brought them great power.
With
They
ley
became
lines.
They lost control. The power surged. It almost destroyed the world. Yes, the people who paid me want to harness this power. And if they do, it is the end of the world. For real! You'll find a diagram with this. It's important, but I haven't worked out why yet. Two things I know are very important. Something called the Key of Solomon, and the strange phrase, devils and witches dance with cows on the Sabbath. The more I work on the manuscript, the more confused I become. The more I fear for my life.
Hold on, Nico's at the door.
Whatever happens,
What was that? I touch my cheeks and look at the ceiling. And then he made love to the camera.
I'd wanted a big story. Now it looked as though I'd found one. But what did it all mean? I was going to need help.
Andre, what are ley lines? Okay. This wonderful walkthrough I have. Use the phone and talk to Andre. He comes and watched the DVD. So you have like present tense,
I could
past
look again
tense,
at
just all
Vernon's
mixed
video.
together. No.
But decided I did not want to view it again just then.
There we go.
Perhaps I should make a call.
Andre,
I wondered if Andre might have any ideas.
you're the guru, the wise sage of the game.
Andre Lobineau,
You're always
Hi,
there
Andre.
at the first ring.
it's good to hear from you. I do worry about you, you know.
Oh, Andre,
It's been
You
a
are
whole
sweet.
like 30 minutes.
I've got a serious problem, Andre. I really need your help.
Tell me about it and I'll see what I can do.
The guy who died?
The one you went to interview?
That's him. He left me a message recorded onto a disc.
How terribly dramatic. A voice from beyond the grave.
This is serious, Andre. In his message, he says he managed to decipher something called the Voynich manuscript. Also, do you know anything about the Key
What
of
a douche.
Solomon?
I need to see this for myself. I'll see you at your place.
Oh, you sneaky, sneaky snake. He wants in my pants. Like he
Whatever
wants to live in
happens.
there.
Mouse, I love you.
If even 1/10 of that is true,
We have to assume it is, Andre.
let's summarize what he's told us.
Something called the Voynich manuscript suggests that an ancient civilization used a power that ran through the earth itself.
Ley
And
lines!
someone is trying to use that power today, possibly in the process causing earthquakes.
That strange diagram and something called the Key of Solomon has, as yet unknown, significance.
I have no idea what the diagram is, but I know about the Key of Solomon.
He looks
What
like
does it
Vincent
unlock?
Chase.
It's a fabled book that holds the wisdom of Solomon. What else was there?
Devils and witches dancing with cows on the Sabbath.
Devils and witches were reputed to have danced on the Ile Saint-Louis,
Part of that island used to be called Ile aux Vaches.
Cow Island.
There's a significant connection to the Ile Saint-Louis. If we could only pinpoint it more closely.
I'm an expert on everything.
What could it mean, Andre?
We're going to have to be methodical about this.
Oh gosh.
What do you think that pattern represents?
It looks a bit like a spider.
Andre, this is serious. Do you think it could have anything to do with the lines of energy he mentioned?
Maybe this is where the power lines meet up.
Brilliant!
At the
That's
middle
it.
of the paper.
But how does that help us?
It doesn't.
You say the Key of Solomon is a book.
Yes, there are even ancient Hebrew manuscripts that are claimed to be the real thing. But genuine scholars doubt their authenticity.
Perhaps the real thing contains further information on this.
What?
Do you think there is a theatrical link to the island?
You need to do some research.
I know just the place to phone.
Oh my gosh, that's all I needed to do. Well, I had to
What's the
exhaust all
significance
topics,
of the
so.
Ile Saint-Louis?
I have no idea.
I didn't
Perhaps
even know
we
it
need a
was real, I
connection
just
to
made it
another
up.
piece of information.
Phone the paper.
Perhaps I should make a call.
Telephone them.
Better check in with my paper.
Hello, paper here.
News desk?
Hello? Is someone there? This better not be a prank call again.
I need you to help me.
That's
Oh.
what I'm here for.
You're a resting actress. I know this. Is there a theatrical connection to the Ile Saint-Louis?
There's an old theater on the island. I knew some people who were trying to get it reopened a few years back. But it's been condemned for the last 5 years.
Does it have a name?
L'Hieroglyph.
Thanks. I owe you one. Bye now.
I quit. Andre,
What could it mean, Andre?
my
We're going to
pathfinding.
have to be methodical about this.
Andre, do you know anything about a theater called L'Hieroglyph?
On the Ile Saint-Louis?
Yes.
No.
I'm going to have to
Wow.
investigate then.
Okay.
I considered leaving my apartment. Andre, I'm going to hunt down some more clues.
It's a bit late to go poking around an old theater.
I'll be fine.
Not late enough to
Typical.
go poking around you, though. If you know what I mean. I want sex. He says quietly in her ear.
Hello?
Remember me, your boss?
Ah,
Where the hell have you been?
in jail. How come you didn't bail
In
me
goal?
We're a bit low on resources right now, Nico. Which is why I have a new assignment for you.
out? I'm still
Just
working on the
go.
dead hacker story.
That's old news. I want you to
I'm going to get to the bottom of this.
drop the case.
No! Someone framed me.
You don't get to choose, Nico. That's not the deal.
In that case, I quit. You know, I feel better for that.
There's just the question of how you'll pay the bills and eat.
Something will come up.
You sound like your friend, Georges.
What a D-bag. The way he walks. Oh my gosh. But thank you
The
for
theater looked as if it
taxi.
had been abandoned for years. I wondered if it was really the right place. I was going to have to get inside to find out.
And we'll find out next time on The Price is Broken Sword. Video 6. See you there.